I'm not depressed. It's 4:30 a.m. is the problem. I broke my New Year's resolution a little bit to go to bed at 10 p.m. every night because I've been up for the last six and a half hours trying to figure out how to get you guys this video without total trash audio quality. But anybody who's been using Premiere Pro and has been for a pretty long time knows about the glitch that Adobe refuses to fix and hasn't fixed for years, regardless of how many hundreds of people complain about it. And it's this one where just randomly, out of nowhere, you never know when, it could be after you just edited for 14 hours, you go to export the video and it doesn't export. And the only way that you can get it to export is if you export without audio. And obviously I don't want to give you guys some Charlie Chaplin silent film, so I exported it without the audio, and then ghetto as possible, I just recorded the audio from the preview on Premiere with my NVIDIA screen capture software. So if you guys just want to go on to the second part of the video, I did split this video into two parts because it was going to be like 27 minutes if I left it all together, and the super long videos like that kind of scare people away, so they don't get many views. So if you want to go on to the second part of the video, I completely understand. I won't take offense at that at all. You might even find the topic of the second video to be a lot more interesting than this one. This one I'm just cleaning and dumpster diving in my own garage. The second one is the first time I ever went to Harbor Freight and giving you my opinion on the tools that I got. They both sound super interesting, I know. I just seriously want you guys to understand how serious I am about this video a week thing. Even if sometimes the stuff's gotta end up like this, unfortunately, like, I want to change, I want to be better. So I won't take any offense if you guys just want to go on to the second video, but if you're just here for the ride, here's this video. For some reason the music sounds okay from the screen capture software audio, but my voice sounds like I'm using an Atari as one of those like throat cancer talk box things. Whatever you guys want to do, I totally understand. Here's the video. I hope you can figure out a way to enjoy it. Hey, any of you guys ever notice how my garage is like not that clean? What? None of you guys? Wow, that's amazing. I would have thought that would be something you would comment on my videos like every single day. Wow. Well, regardless of whether or not it bothers you guys, I'm a bit of a stickler for cleaning, so just to make myself feel better, I'm gonna, clean this place up. Thought I would take you guys along because this is usually pretty interesting, especially with stuff like this. This table right here has literally never been cleaned. I moved in here, put all that crap all over the table, and that's literally the whole story about that table. I'll find stuff that I bought like a year and a half ago and I sacrificed it to the trash pile and I just forgot that it was there. So yeah, I can already see something right there that I forgot I had. That's pretty cool. Looks like you gotta watch the whole video to find out what it is. No, I'll show you. It's a whole brand new pack of those cheap shots. That'll come in handy because I'm hoping to do more ranged weapons. Gotta make the arrows out of something, huh? Oh, freak yeah, I forgot. I'm turning this work table into a knife making station. I think I'll do that in this video too. All right, guys, let's get this bread. By the way, did you know that LGBT stands for let's get this bread? That's why gay Tinder is called Grindr, because they're always on their grind. It's a very, very hard-working race of people, those gays. Test. All right, I actually want this big old flux core welder on the big work table over there. So I'm gonna move this entirely. I need a trash pile. A semi-brand new box of rivets. Rad. I forgot entirely where this vise was. Okay. I wonder when somebody's gonna invent a welder that doesn't weigh 900 pounds. Wow, this is already looking like a table, huh? Look at that. I could just see myself sitting right there. Well, not on the table. Sitting right there, working on a thing right there. Hold on, let me focus. Right there. All right, I'm gonna organize this chunk. All right, light bulbs, more like Super magnets. These are awesome for, you put one in one of your nostrils and you put another one in your other nostril and they get stuck together and then you have to go to the hospital. Or so I've heard. It's not like I did that when I was 19. Oh yeah, that punch that I got from Alpha Male. Box of nails that just got absolutely wrecked by facts and logic. A clown hammer. You can use these to hit people in the head and it doesn't even hurt. A little baby wood stain, Cherry 235. Sounds cute. The sheath for my hatchet, that's probably lost somewhere in that trash pile. And these are just little shelves that I kinda use for drill bits, but I pretty much just put whatever inside of them. I don't even know what half that stuff is. Okay, a little sweepy sweep. Look at that, it almost looks like it's supposed to be there. Wait, ooh. Can I, they stack. Heck yeah. Now I got so much more room for activities. Brand new Sawzall blade. Some little things. Dude, I can use that for stuff. Alright, some little can. This is something the last guy left here. It's full of just like these big bolts. I mean, these bolts are so huge that I feel like I could use them for something. Like it'd be a shame to throw them out, but that could just be my my hoarding tendencies. And we got this whole thing that's just like this little, it's full of ball bearings that have this hole in them, this tapped hole, so you can put screws in them. Again, it's like I don't have anything to do with that, but this last dude honestly was just like a master of leaving things that I don't have any use for, but that I can't bring myself to throw out. Okay, I already know I got well over 1 trillion clamp lights. We're just gonna wrap these up and put them up on the shelf. A full can of plastic wood. I don't even know if I ever opened that. A almost full can of 2-minute varnish remover. More of those magnets. These ones are a little too big to fit inside your nose, so I don't really know what I'm going to use this for, but got my can of boiled linseed oil. I'm actually going to leave this here because that's knife handle stuff. This crappy riveter that I bought as an upgrade, but then it turned out to be way worse than the one I still had. Some Nerf darts for that baby crossbow. About 800 billion tubes of silicone sealant. This reminds me I have to establish an adhesive drawer. I'm gonna do this one down here. Old Faithful. What is this? Whoa! That's so soft. What is that? Wow, I cannot even believe how good this feels. What could this be? Whoa! Is that a ZNA hoodie? Wow! Dude, the phantom white logo over a navy blue hoodie? That's epic. Man, I'm so glad I found that. Some stainless steel lock wire. I wonder what I could use that for. I knew where this was. That ain't no discovery. Got ourselves a smorgasbord of clothespins. This here is a manifestation of this weird problem that I have, where when I see like a huge set of like really anything, it could be like if there's a box of, 100 pencils, if there's a pack of, 20 pairs of socks, for some reason I just feel like I have to buy it. Like what I'm not Amish. I don't need that many clothespins. I don't really know. I got issues. Ugh, the freak. Just a screw sticking up out of the table. That's not very cash money. Maybe that's why that was on there, so you don't poke yourself. This Superfly crescent wrench that I actually bought to make knives out of. So does that mean I keep it here? Yeah, I'll keep it on the shelf. All right, I'm gonna do this now because I figured that'd mean I wouldn't have to do it later. Ow, the freak is that? Did I just cut myself on a piece of gum? Dang, just like that. That boy clean. Now I gotta do that. Okay, my thermos. Ooh, that's full of something. Could be anything in there. Could be some bone broth I made when I was 10 years old, before I even knew what bone broth was. These, oh, that's broken. These are both kind of warped because they've been out here for a long time, so I don't think I can use these anymore for arrows. Maybe I could use them for pegs or something. Oh, wait, no, that one's broken too. What the freak? You leave a couple of dowels under a pile of trash for 1.5 years and they end up broken? They don't make them like they used to. Ooh, oh shoot, this thing's full of stuff that's full of stuff. Alright, this big old piece of foam. This would be perfect for my fursuit. Oh, whoa. I actually got 2 full packs of those cheap shot arrowheads. This caulking gun. Dude, this would go great with the caulking gun that I bought because I forgot that I had this one. Oh yeah, remember, I think it was Alpha Male. Somebody sent me a flattened out lawnmower blade. Dude, this thing's halfway to a knife already. This would be really good for stock removal practice. I need like a little bin for knife making materials. More silicone. Where could I put this? Oh, my adhesive cabinet. That's so nifty. A bike chain. Dude, I bought a bike and then the first day that I rode it, I popped the tire
year. And I've just been like so discouraged I never rode a bike again. That was like a year ago. All right, let's see what this is full of. Oh snap, a brand spanking new, whole thing of pre-stain. When did I buy this? Jacobian? Well, past Eli has pretty good taste. Stuff looks pretty nice. Ooh, maybe I could use this for the handle of the knife I'm making right now. And, oh, again, this acetone will go really great with my other acetone that I just bought. Dude, I have so many lights. Dremel box. Where's my Dremel tool even? There's so many like unopened little packages like this that I bought because I thought that I would need it for a project. And then I work like really hard to finish the project, and then I finish and I'm like, oh yeah, that one thing. That would have made that project a lot easier. I'm gonna go find my Dremel tool so it can RIP in this box. Where the heck is it? Or I'll find it later. My Dremel scroll saw. Doesn't it look like a laser tag gun from one of those like really cheap laser tag places where it doesn't even look like a gun, it just looks like a grocery store scanner? This thing was like, you know, pretty nifty for sure, but nothing really beats like a real scroll saw. The blade in the Dremel scroll saw was just always like twisting around, and you can never cut a straight line with it. Like the slightest grain in the wood and the thing would just twist. It's pretty annoying. So I think I'm gonna get an actual scroll saw. Maybe there'll be one at Harbor Freight. I'm gonna go to Harbor Freight for the first time. Somebody said that they sell a 1x30" belt sander for like 50 bucks. I'm gonna check them out. People are probably pretty shocked that I never been to Harbor Freight. I actually live pretty close to one too. Just never really thought about going. I think it's because like my first exposure to Harbor Freight was looking up reviews on their anvils that they made. And they're always terrible reviews because they're terrible anvils. But I guess just from then I got this idea that Harbor Freight is just terrible in general. We'll give them a shot, we'll see. Now, oh look, a bunch of panes of glass that are pristine and brand new that I have no use for, but that I would feel bad for throwing out. All right, and this little backup welder. You know, I had this backup welder in case my big welder breaks down, because you know, I do so much welding. I just do so much welding all the time, guys. So scared that, you know, one day it's gonna break down, and you know, then what will I do? I have so many welding projects to do, and so little backup welder. You know, this was definitely necessary. Oh yeah, this light bulb. That was the light bulb inside the drill press. There was a whole scene that was kind of, you know, left on the cutting room floor of the last video where I tried to take that light bulb out, and it was all pretty catastrophic. The light bulb broke completely, and now that little stub thing is just like crammed up there, and then I tried to twist it out, but the actual socket itself was suspended on just like two little strips of copper, so that got all twisted up, and yeah, basically there's no light anymore on my drill press. Honestly, man, this thing is so ancient and battle scarred. It might be time for a new drill press sometime soon. Maybe I could pass this one off onto, you know, some other aspiring builder. What would be super freaking cool is if I was able to save up enough money to get like a floor standing drill press. Those things are freaking brutal. Maybe someday a guy could dream. Man, that's a nice little looking scene right there. That lighting is just wonderful. Man, this feels like that old foul bachelor frog meme. Like, it's been so long since this table was clean. I mean, because it never was. That now that just seeing this clean table is like weird to me. It's like, it doesn't look right. But at the same time, it looks super right. These are honestly a nice couple of work tables. This is going to be an awesome little knife making station here. Maybe while I'm at Harbor Freight, I'll scope out some cool knife making tools. It's the next morning. I got this whole entire half of the place organized. Clean enough to eat off of. No, do not eat off. Now, a little bit of work to do here. This shouldn't be that long. I could probably knock this out in like maybe 40 minutes. I want to do a freaking good job though. I don't want to just like cram everything into a drawer. I actually want to organize everything. I'll get back to you soon, buddy. Don't worry. Part 3 is coming soon. I just got to get everything all situated. This table is pretty much just everything that I found on the other table and just like stuff that I already know that I have. So I'm not going to be digging through all this and showing you guys everything. I'll just do a time lapse. Yeah, fellas. Maybe there's some spots that could still use a little more organizing. I could do that in a couple hours. But as far as spots to make videos, this works as heck. Thanks for motivating me to do this. It's kind of like when your actual house is like really messy, but you're the only one that's really ever there, so you like don't really care about it, and then one day you gotta have guests over and you're like, oh geez, this actually is not okay, is it? Now it's okay. It's super okay. So tomorrow, ooh, I'm excited about this. I'm gonna go out to Harbor Freight for the first time. I'm gonna get a little 1" by 30" belt sander. It's not quite the 2x70, but it's a step in the right direction. And this is going to officially be christened the knife making station. Dude, I'm excited. I've never actually had an area to just like hunch over a project and, you know, do really intricate detailed work. Ooh, that's gonna be freaking cool.